still muted?
No.
We're not muted?
No.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Cease and Desist.
Yes.
Cease and Desist, episode 2, because we're going to go with that themed. Nick and Matt Jackson, how you doing? Well, it seems we're going through some technical difficulties because we kind of had a glitch at the end of the last episode. Because, you know, in life,
Whoops.
no matter how perfect it may be, you're going to go through some ups and downs. And the lady over to my left, and not just her, but like other people,
I was cranky.
were a little cranky. Hence why I walked in at the last moment with the eyes wide open and trying to, you know, change the subject. But so far, it's just me and Nova Kane, a.k.a. Producer D, a.k.a. I can't say that because we can't make fun of religious acts. But yes, Mikey Shea, so far I will be hosting today. But we still have some topics to talk about. With that being said, before we go on, we like to promote our home company, OCCW, for January 27th. What is that? You know, give me, just throw it to me.
That's why we have that. It's
throw
the same
it to
as,
me.
Okay.
What we got here, okay? Let's act like a newspaper, okay? Okay, Cease and Desist Hour, Button, Poetry, Complainers, Rudy Francis. What?
That's a video that we wanted to share if nobody showed up because complainers.
Oh, okay.
What happened? We were prepared.
All right. Well, let's show that that video of such complaints.
It's clever. Everyone should hear it.
Own arm with a pocket knife. On New Year's Eve, a woman was bungee jumping in Zimbabwe. The cord broke. She then fell into a river and had to swim back to land in crocodile-infested waters with a broken collarbone. Claire Champlin was smashed in the face by a 5-pound watermelon being propelled by a slingshot. Matthew Brobus was hit by a javelin. David Striegel was punched in the mouth by a kangaroo. The most amazing part of these stories is when asked about the experience, they all smiled, shrugged, and said, I guess things could have been worse. So go ahead. Tell me that you're having a bad day. Tell me about the traffic. Tell me about your boss. Tell me about the job you've been trying to quit for the past 4 years. Tell me the morning is a townhouse burning to the ground. Tell me the snooze button is a fire extinguisher. Tell me the alarm clock stole the keys to your smile, drove it into 7 a.m. and the crash totaled your happiness. Tell me how blessed are we to have tragedy so small it can fit on the tips of our tongues. You see, when Evan lost his legs, he was speechless. When my cousin was assaulted, she didn't speak for 48 hours. When my uncle was murdered, we had to send out a search party to find my father's voice. Most people have no idea that tragedy and silence have the exact same address. When your day is a museum of disappointments hanging from events that were outside of your control. When you find yourself flailing in an ocean of why is this happening to me? When it feels like your guardian angel put in his 2-week notice 2 months ago and just decided not to tell you. When it feels like God is a babysitter that's always on the phone. When you get punched in the esophagus by a fistful of life. Remember that every year 2 million people die of dehydration. So it doesn't matter if the glass is half full or half empty. There's water in the cup. Drink that shit and stop complaining. You see, muscle is created by repeatedly lifting things that have been designed to weigh us down. So when your shoulders feel heavy, stand up straight, lift your chin. Hell, call it exercise. Remember that life is a gym membership with a really complicated cancellation policy. Remember that you will survive. Remember, things could be worse. Remember, we are never, ever given anything that we can't handle. When the world crumbles around you, you have to look at the wreckage and then build a new one out of all the pieces that are still here. Remember, you are still here. The human heart beats approximately 4,000 times per hour, and each pulse, each throb, each palpitation is a trophy engraved with the words, you are still alive. You are still alive. Act like it.
So call it exercise and quit complaining.
Or no. Drink that shit and stop complaining is what he said. Wonderful talk, Mr. Rudy Francisco. Anyway, what's your experience in professional wrestling?
Nothing.
Because wrestling is like MTV, you know,
It is.
or high school, if you will. Drama everywhere, bipolar tree everywhere. Okay, enough of that crap. What do we got now? Later? Sorry, I'm distracted by that
That's
screen.
the preview screen.
Okay, sorry, I got
That's
distracted.
That's what's next.
So, before we continue on with today's topic, we like to promote our upcoming show at OCCW, January 27th, Cage Match 2 at Los Alamitos, American Legion Hall, Post 716.
Yes.
Yes, every match will be a cage match once again. This time, we had to ante up our ticket prices because they were so good last year. We sold the place out. We had people standing up because we ran out of chairs. Now, it's $20 for general admission, but if you reserve your tickets before that date, it's only $15.
Not a
Anyways,
bad deal.
we'll talk about matches when it comes down to it, when it gets closer down to it a couple weeks from now. With that being said, we got Amped Up Wrestling. Once again, we're hyping that show up January 6th.
Go like their Facebook page.
Go on their Facebook page. Give it a like. Show your support for independent professional wrestling as we bring back professional wrestling to Los Angeles. Not saying that we don't have wrestling in Los Angeles, but we're adding another wrestling organization to Los Angeles, hosted by Sean Black and whoever he's partnered up with. The more wrestling promotions out there, the more chances for wrestlers to get their name out there, and more entertainment for the wrestling fans in general. Now, this coming Thursday, this one's actually going to be a little toughy because you got two wrestling shows happening on a Thursday night. You got Brian Kendrick's WPW Wrestling Pro Wrestling Christmas show happening at the American Legion Hall. I believe it's 335, the same American Legion Hall that AWS has their shows at, as well as other special shows like Rise. They just did a show there not long ago. But unfortunately, they're going to have a little bit of a tough competition because that same night, Bar Wrestling's making their return over at, I believe, Baldwin Park for another exciting episode of Bar Wrestling. But those two wrestling promotions are going to have a competition because that same night, Star Wars Episode 8 is coming out. Trust me when I say this, I got a ticket with my girlfriend, and we're going at 1 a.m. That's how sold out they are. What do we got here? Do we got a Dungeon Championship Wrestling promo clip?
No. So
Oh.
that's not correct anymore.
Not correct anymore. Okay. With that being said, the same day that what? Big Valley Pro Wrestling. I do apologize. See, I'm multitasking here. We have Big Valley Pro Wrestling. Everybody at the
Poor
Los
Mikey.
Angeles area. We will be having Big Valley Wrestling have two shows that month.
Yes.
One on January 7th and the other one at January 21st. But the January 7th is going to have a special guest wrestler, a former TNA wrestler, a former TNA Tag Team Champion, a former TNA television champion, a former X Division champion. That's right. Robbie E will be going one-on-one with the Big Valley Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Greg Romero. So yes, be sure to check that out. And if all goes well, yours truly, and the people that I don't really like talking about lately, Divine Intervention, will be making their return to Big Valley Wrestling January 21st. Fingers crossed. So yes, we got things going on. This coming Friday, I will be having my last match in what? Count out, I would say, because a lot of wrestling fans are probably going to be busy watching that and the wrestling shows that night. With that being said, I will be having my last match of the year, assuming something changes at the last seconds, back at MPW. MPW lately has been doing a Millennium Cup tournament. Not really a tournament, more like a Millennium Cup season. And we got two different branches, A and B. And right now I'm in B with the MPW Heavyweight Champion Ray Rosas, who cheated his ass to beat me last Friday.
Doesn't
Shea
he always?
Cabrera, who cheated who helped Ray Rosas cheat his ass to beat me last week. And Dan Joseph. I will be facing Dan Joseph one more time this year, this Friday at MPW over at Moore Park. We're kind of tied, actually. He beat me the first time when he defended his MPW championship to me when I debuted back in St. Patrick's Day. And a few months later, I beat his ass. So let's see who gets the upper hand by the end of the night. You have anything to say? Because I've been talking for the past 5 minutes.
If I had to bet on Mikey, I'd bet for Mikey. So.
Who's Biohacker?
What's up, whoever Biohacker is?
Biohacker.
What's your real name, Biohacker?
Sounds like a backyarder. Anyways, what else do we got going on here?
3PW is going to make its return soon.
3PW,
Yeah.
a company that used to be in Las Vegas, is going to be making their return, but they're also coming to California. So make sure you go to 3PW and hit the like page on that, because the more wrestling promotions, the better the chances for wrestlers and wrestling fans.
Yes.
In the news, Richard Swan. I don't know anything about this. What happened?
Oh my gosh, he got arrested for assault and battery, and also like false imprisonment / kidnapping charges. He has been suspended indefinitely, pending charges, because WWE has an absolutely like no policy for any kind of assault or battery.
So he's probably going to get the Adam Rose.
Yes, it is definitely looking like he will be terminated.
Well, you can always take in consideration, you can always take it as a compliment, Rich Swan, that at least you worked for WWE at least once in your life, and you were a champion, and I think you were in the video game. But yeah, I know nothing about this, and I really didn't watch a lot of your shit. So, well wishes in your future endeavors if that is the case.
Good luck getting out of jail.
But here's something I do want to talk about. The one thing I actually wanted to talk about since last week, or last Friday, whenever I saw it. So, I don't know what this YouTube channel is called. I forgot what it's called, but I saw this one video of this round table, kind of like us, but with better production. Obviously, they got more cameras looking at each other. One of the people that talk on the table was this former porn star named Mia Khalifa.
Ah, yes, we have that quote.
Mia Khalifa, well, she didn't start the conversation. One of the people mentioned that Ronda Rousey is going to WWE. She's switching from fighting to go into wrestling. And Mia Khalifa decided to say talk crap about professional wrestling. This is not the whole thing she said, but this is like part of it. This is where her career will go to die, Khalifa said. I have no respect for the WWE. It's not a real sport. It's embarrassing. Now, let me make this perfectly clear. This is not me bashing her because she is giving her honest opinion about wrestling altogether. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and I respect that. Not 1 week goes by without someone coming up to me knowing that I'm a professional wrestler and going, so is that stuff choreographed? Is it like a real sport? That's not what I'm going. That's not what I'm talking about. What it doesn't show up there is what she said that baffled me. At the very end, one of the guys tried to defend Ronda Rousey and said she's probably going to make more money than she ever did in MMA. And then she decided to reply by saying, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't bring money into a factor. I'm just saying self-respect. A former porn star.
Yeah. How do you have self-respect?
You have...
Because you
okay,
quit?
No. Let me say this. I wanted to say this. I'm sorry. God
Go
bless
ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
I love you.
Go ahead.
You have 4 million followers on Instagram. You have over 2 million followers on Twitter. And I can with full confidence, I truly believe at least 98% of your followers on both Instagram and Twitter, those people didn't follow you to support you and your political beliefs or whatever the hell you do on that show. I'm pretty damn sure, okay, let's be more realistic, maybe 90% at least, 90%. They're following you because you suck cock for a living, whether it was 3 months or a year, okay? Many of your followers just want to fuck you, okay? That's what I think. With that being said, if you hate if you don't like professional wrestling, that's perfectly fine. Everyone has their own opinion. But who the fuck are you to say about self-respect for a fighter going to professional wrestling when you became popular and made money as a porn star. Let me make this perfectly clear. I am not against porn. I watched porn back in the day. Have you watched porn back in the day?
No.
You never watched porn back in the day?
Sorry, I can't.
I have nothing against people going to
I
porn.
have to fast forward
But don't
to
come to frickin' internet and talk about people having self-respect when you obviously did not have self-respect for yourself back in the day. Now, a lot of people are saying maybe she's just trolling to get attention. If you're going to troll to get attention, at least don't make yourself look like a fucking idiot. Because while Ronda Rousey made herself famous with her fist, you made yourself famous with your mouth.
Oh my gosh. Look what Joey the Bull just typed.
What? And I quote, Joey the Bull.
No.
I just jocked. I just jacked off to her porn right now. Thanks, Mikey. The more you know. With that being said, Mila. Oh, actually, you know what happened?
What happened, Mikey?
Thunder Rosa, or I think it was maybe who was Thunder Rosa's partner?
Holodead?
Holodead.
love
I saw a reply she made to Thunder Rosa or Holodead. They're having some sort of wrestling show in Texas, and they invited
Ooh.
Mia Khalifa to come see the show. And she said she
Are they gonna
gladly
jump her?
she said she gladly accepts. I don't know if she's actually going to go,
That's crazy.
but yeah. Like I said, there's nothing wrong hating professional wrestling. I have nothing against that. But don't go on here talking about self-respect. Okay, I said on Twitter, and I quote, a former porn star telling a fighter going into professional wrestling to have self-respect is like watching a high school dropout shaming on somebody for gaining detention.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now there's been like I even seen some of these arguments on Twitter because I even like replied to some. People
I
are
don't
saying,
have Twitter. I don't tweet.
Shane Helms, Hurricane Helms,
Yes.
he replied by saying, "I'm not going to get upset that a porn star doesn't respect professional wrestling. She's entitled to her opinion. Our bodies take a pounding, and well, so does hers." That was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
She lays on her back the whole time.
Now the
That's
thing
fine.
is, people are baffled by saying, "Don't you reply to her by slut shaming her?" She was a porn star, and that's how she became famous. And she shitted on professional wrestlers, and what they want to do with their lives. I'm trying to stay on topic here, but the fact of the matter is, Mia
It's
Khalifa,
hard.
from the
It's
bottom of my heart, trolling or not, go fuck yourself.
Yes. Ditto.
Asking if Mia Khalifa is related to Wiz.
To who?
Wiz Khalifa?
I don't know.
fucking know.
I don't know Wiz. Who's Wiz?
He's like
A rapper?
he's that rapper guy. Yeah.
There's so.
Wiz Khalifa, right?
I have no idea who Wiz is. Whoever said that, I do apologize.
Maybe. Google might help.
Let's see what we got here. Holy shit moments. What's a
that?
holy shit moments?
We don't have any of those.
We don't have a holy shit moments.
No.
Backyard fail.
No. All of this section.
Ready, set, no.
Yeah.
Barbed wire mouth.
Guy had barbed wire in his mouth, and the guy behind him just cut his mouth with the barbed wire. It was sick.
Kinky.
We decided it was too vulgar to show. I think it was that microphone. It's fine.
Okay, so fantastic.
It rolled. It's on the disc still.
What else have we got going on? See, normally we have more people here, but unfortunately, I guess it's Christmas time, and yeah, we have an empty seat here. If anybody can get here in the next 15, 20 minutes, don't care who you are, feel free to sit down and talk with us. Highly doubt it, though.
Who's Colin Delaney? Do you know Colin Delaney?
Colin Delaney. Wait, what?
Colin Delaney
Where?
made his return.
Oh, yeah.
WWE.
He was in WWE back in 2007 at the ECW brand. He was like a scrawny-looking Daniel Bryan looking like with long hair. And the storyline with him was he got his ass beat looking for trying to get a WWE contract. Finally, he took on this wrestler Armando Alejandro Estrada. Finally got a contract at ECW, but then out of nowhere he was taken under the wing by Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer goes after Mark Henry for the ECW title, and then for some stupid Vince Russo twist ending, Colin Delaney turns heel. Like 2 weeks later, Tommy Dreamer and Colin Delaney had a match. Tommy won. Then they released Colin Delaney. He made his return to SmackDown. That's pretty cool. Good for that guy.
Awesome. Good job.
Let's see. Let's look at the comments since, you know. Let's see.
Also, how fun is this gingerbread wrestling ring? This is a trend. People do this. Like, people who are obsessed with wrestling, all of their Christmas stuff is wrestling themed. And so, like, they do gingerbread houses. They have ugly wrestling Christmas sweaters. There's, oh my gosh, they make gingerbread wrestlers. Like, it's crazy, the stuff that people do.
Yes. It's Christmas time. Of course they're going to do this.
Like, the Christmas trees will be wrestling. Like, their whole house will be Christmas, but also wrestling.
Okie dokie. That's cool. I'm not being sarcastic. For real. Well, I have no idea what else to talk about.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? Have we talked about that already? Have we talked about Slaughter?
UEW?
Yeah.
We mentioned it.
We mentioned it.
It's going to be the same day as
Like their Facebook
OCCW's upcoming show, January 27th, the Cage Match 2. That same day, we're also going to be having UEW's return, and they're making their debut in Santa Ana.
However, I betcha. Like,
What?
I know several people, like my dad and people. They're gonna go to one show, and then show hop and go to the other one.
Yeah, that's
I feel
how
like-
wrestlers do it nowadays.
I feel like everyone's.
It's called double shot.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about WPW.
Oh, but you can pull up
we didn't pull it
Pollo
up.
Loco, like their Facebook page.
Oh yeah, Pollo Loco. I
Um,
think I got confused. at the
Pollo
very beginning of the
Loco's
show.
gonna be there. You can't see him because Mikey, but
Freaking
this guy, he's gonna wrestle, so that's cool.
He looks oddly familiar.
We're waiting for a statement from him. It's mostly just clucks, so we're confused. But, you know.
But what I really like about WPW and bar wrestling is the fact that they're doing shows on Thursdays. I mean, it's very hard, especially on the weekdays, because obviously people have to work the very next day, and kids have to go to bed to go to school the next day. But I truly wish there was more professional wrestling independently during weekdays, because I wish we were just weekend warriors. What's going on
Is
here?
that Voodoo? Is that Voodoo?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Voodoo, why aren't you here then? He says he wishes he was here.
To explain what she just said, Voodoo Masters, wait, is that his last name?
Yeah, Voodoo Master.
Drew Masters, Voodoo Masters?
I know. No, it's Drew Masters and the Voodoo Master.
And the Voodoo Master.
Yeah.
Voodoo Master says he wish he was there.
They're wrestling.
Well, why aren't you?
Yes.
You know what? Drew Masters and Voodoo Masters, just because you're not here today,
Well, he also goes by Voodoo, too, so.
Voodoo Masters and Drew Masters, I have spoken. We're going to have a little stipulation in January 27th. I'm not the general manager, but because this is independent professional wrestling, anything can happen. So here's what's going to happen. Since the both of you didn't show up today and left me and producer D astray, here's what's going to happen. You guys are going one-on-one. We all know that. We all know. We've been talking about that for the past couple of weeks. But when you guys go in that ring, only one of you is going to walk out as masters. That's right. Whoever loses this match will no longer call themselves masters. So it'll either be Drew or Voodoo. And I've spoken. Hey, engineer, you got anything to talk about to help us out?
Let's see.
Because I am shit out of luck.
Did you see Chris Jericho's surprise attack?
I did not.
Really?
Do you have a clip?
No, we don't have a clip, but I guess he snuck in to a show and got in the ring and jumped it in.
Well, yeah, you gotta milk the feud. You gotta milk the match. It's coming up.
It's interesting.
Wrestle Kingdom is New Japan Pro Wrestling's WrestleMania, so they gotta
Yeah,
like
it's
build
true.
that shit up. This is huge.
It makes me want to watch New Japan, but I don't want to pay for a subscription.
And now we're watching
Steve Dodge
YouTube.
says, "Sup, Mikey?"
Huh? Who said sub, Mikey?
Steve Dodge.
Hi, Steve
Steve
Dodge.
Dodge?
When are you coming back to the dojo? Why are you laughing?
I don't know why she's laughing.
Is there a comment?
I don't know what
that
she's
I don't know?
doing.
Is there a comment on YouTube? Do
She
we
did
actually have a
something.
comment at the YouTube video?
You know what? She probably just clicked on something she thought was funny.
Yeah, maybe
She does that a lot.
one of Mia Khalifa's double penetration videos.
Talk about us.
Uh,
Oh, we didn't talk about Lucha Underground. They're making their 4th season return.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
The only thing I've seen so far is John Morrison's little teaser.
Really?
But the way I look at what were you saying?
Like, have you watched Felicia before, or just?
Only bits and clips of it.
Oh, okay.
See, I don't got cable back at home.
Oh, see, I watched it on Netflix.
We're watching SmackDown now.
What is she doing? Chris,
Jericho,
that's not the.
sneak attacks, Dean Ambrose. May 12, 2016. For the love of
Girl,
God,
What are
engineer.
you doing?
Freaking Windows 98. We shoot on the fly, ladies
You're
and gentlemen.
so funny.
We do not video edit
Really?
this shit.
New Japan isn't SmackDown.
Watch for my next trick. Watch this isn't video editing. Look what I'm doing.
Is that what you were laughing at? Is that why you put it up there?
This
so
isn't video editing. Check this out. I introduce you to the invisibility cloak. We are expecting technical difficulties. As you can see, Mikey O'Shea's body is only 80% complete. Right now, we're currently working on his six-pack because he's got shred abs from all that Burger King he eats.
Wreck-It Mikey.
Wrecking Mikey. Thinking about getting one.
I feel like you should like bang your fists together. Like.
It doesn't.
I don't know.
My fists don't. My hands aren't gonna disappear.
No, not disappear, but you know, like I feel like that's a Wreck-It Mikey. Like.
But look, I got an ugly sweatshirt on now.
Oh my gosh.
Pin.
And I love it says "Fa la 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 la" pinned by me.
Oh boy.
That's one of the ugly Christmas wrestling sweaters.
You're a Salmaker. Wow, the effects on this are amazing.
Thanks, man.
Oh, what do we got here? Angel out 2. Mikey looks ugly. Well, thank God I'm going to beat the ever-loving fuck out of you. January 27th, Los Alamitos, American Legion Hall, Post 716, Angel. That's right. In case none of you know now, Mikey O'Shea, Angel out 2, round 2, bitch. Cage match 2, OCCW.
I think Haley's having a little too much fun over there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hi, Sal. I didn't realize it was you. He's my friend.
No.
I worked with him at Disneyland.
Hi,
I worked there.
Sal.
That's why I'm wearing a Disneyland sweatshirt.
Oh, hi,
That's where I
Sal.
bought it when I worked.
I did not hit her. It's not true.
So
It's
much fun.
bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Sal.
Oh my gosh.
You don't get it?
I don't get it. I'm
You don't
sorry.
get it.
I apologize.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just
Right
saw
over my head.
Disaster Artist. If you don't know what Disaster Artist is, first, watch the movie The Room.
I haven't
Then
seen
you
The
understand
Room.
what Disaster Artist is. Go see that movie.
Okay.
It's amazing.
I will try to do that in my spare time. I'm sorry.
Oh, hi, Kota. He got it!
Great.
Good job, Sal. You're a smart man. They're going to be more like masturbators. Joey the Bull.
Are they talking? Oh, he's talking about
His
Drew
reaction
Masters
of
and Voodoo Masters.
Drew Masters and Voodoo Masters. Joey the Bull, where the fuck are you?
What are you doing? Why do you talk like that sometimes?
It's because you
It's
stood up the entire time last week. Look, it's leg workout, bro. Come on, man.
Maybe I just pissed everyone off.
You should put a bunch of images of kittens in the background. They will look cute on Mikey.
Okay, put kittens in the background.
Kittens in the background. Or Pizza Cat. Pizza Cat!
Oh
Put
my God.
Pizza Cat on the background.
Pizza Cat is
Still
not
counts.
kittens.
It
It does not count.
it's
She
a
is
cat-
a grown woman. Cat is not
A
kittens.
grown Pizza Cat.
Yeah, pizza cat. It's
A
not even
grown
real
Pizza
cat.
Cat
I
that
cannot
jumped
do
on
this.
me. It was like the hottest freaking thing I ever witnessed in a match, personally. I kid you not. This is what happened. It was like Chris Farley and Saturday Night Live. We had a 5-on-5 man versus woman tag match. She went up on the top, did a crossbody on all of us. I got full wind of that. She freaking knocked me in the face. I'm down. She gets up. The crowd looks at me, and I'm like, "That was freaking sick!" It was good.
Oh my gosh.
Pizza Cat. Hashtag Pizza Cat. Pizza Cat, where are you? Me lovers.
Someone find Pizza Cat.
Someone find Pizza Cat.
Let us
please.
know where Pizza Cat is.
Where is Pizza Cat? Probably somewhere up north.
Find Pizza Cat, and we will give you a prize. That'll probably be like a
probably
little bag of
in a
chips or
cage,
something.
thanks to Shotzi Blackheart.
Mikey's obsession with Pizza Cat is phenomenal, and certainly never ending.
Who the fuck said that?
Alex
Hi, Alexander.
Cars.
Cars. I don't know if I got your last name right, Alexander, because I never asked. Joe the Bull, and I quote,
Why do we
kitties
quote
with
him?
titties. Okay, we're
Why?
getting a little off topic
Why?
here, Joey the
Like,
Bull.
I love how she put that.
Let's
pizza
go back to
cat,
professional
not
wrestling.
the real pizza cat.
So,
Do you see that?
what?
She put real pizza kittens.
Engineer, you're fired. That's
You
not
are
Pizza
my
Cat.
absolute favorite.
You make me sick. That's
You
not
make me
Pizza
so
Cat.
happy.
That's not Pizza Cat!
This is the best. You know
That
what?
poor cat.
All cats should be pizza cats.
So, with that being said,
Richard Martinez says, first time watching, great show. Thank you, Richard. We
Oh,
appreciate that.
Richard, this is not a good show right
It's
now.
not.
We have
But
been
you know
left
what?
astray. I had to
Yeah.
bring out God to come sit down
That's
with me and talk. We got nobody here. Everybody deserted. They went to they bye Felicia.
Well, I think a lot of it's that's the holidays.
I worked a
you know.
12-hour shift and I still came here.
A lot of people are working. And I did
I worked
piss
too.
a fair amount of people off last time. So.
Okay, I'm
guys.
pretty sure
But
sure an MTV
everyone else
fight
that's-
did not kick everybody out because of you.
No, just a couple of people are mad.
They're mad, bro.
Danielle says, aw. I can't wait to watch you ref again. So excited.
Yeah, Danielle, one of
Ref Danielle.
my favorite
Ref Danielle.
Danielle, my favorite female referee, and by that I mean you're the only one.
Yes.
So as far as wrestling goes, we're running out of scheduled dates because obviously nobody wants to run a wrestling show close to Christmas time. However, we still got 2 wrestling shows that are going to still do shows next Saturday, December 23rd. Now, thank God the drama's over with Maverick Pro. They're still going to have the balls to do a show December 23rd, despite the drama and the fact that they're doing it 2 days before Christmas, and they're bringing in a fantastic substitute because of Sway Thompson's stripping himself of the title and quitting Maverick Pro. The Cowboy James Storm, former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, is going to take on Kevin Cross, who has been making waves in California thanks to Maverick Pro. And yeah, that's going to be a hell of a main event. So if you're looking to enjoy some wrestling on a Saturday night before Christmas and you live in the Los Angeles area, please go support Maverick Pro. San Diego is going to have a new wrestling promotion called Ground Zero.
Yes.
After the death of Finest City Championship, Finest City Wrestling, FCW.
FCW.
Ever since the death of SCW, the school was left abandoned from ever having any more shows. So, I believe it was B-Boy and whoever was working with B-Boy, maybe Gus himself. They just wanted to change the name and start fresh. Took it upon themselves to create a new wrestling organization, and hopefully this one will become even more potential than FCW ever did. And that is Ground Zero. They will also be having a show December 23rd in San Diego. So if you live in the San Diego area, go on Facebook, search Ground Zero, and please support their first ever show.
Yes. Danielle says, me either coming up. You can see me at Amped. Cool. So
Amped
get
Up
the
Wrestling,
show.
January 6th. Yours truly will be teaming up with his boy, his arch nemesis, and now his
Tag team partner?
tag team partner, Sean Black, the Juggernauts,
I
taking
still
on
want a
Divine.
Juggernauts t-shirt.
Yeah, hopefully one day. Better
want
say,
one.
It better say, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Oh my gosh.
With that being said,
Yes.
we're going to be taking on in a 2-on-3 handicap match because obviously they need to combine their size of their testicles to get anywhere close to me and Sean's Divine Intervention. Because they don't want to face us in a tag match. They want to face us free bird style. And that's fine. 2 big guys versus 3 scrawny guys. And, yeah, Angel Atu, you're one of them. So I'm going to get some few practice rounds with you before I take your ass on one-on-one in that cage match. OCCW, January 27th, Los Alamitos, American Legion Hall, Post 716. I got to breathe.
Breathe. Joey the Bull says, aw, sorry, I would have been here, but I'm wrestling with tissues. You better be sick.
Mike who? Garola.
Yes.
Oh, Mike. Oh, wait, Mike Garola. Yeah, he comes and supports us at OCCW. What did he say?
Are you guys good at Christmas parties?
We don't have a Christmas party, Mike Garola. I do apologize. But
We might
come
have
join
a
the
Christmas
party January 27th at the American Legion Hall, Post 716, Los Alamitos, OCCW.
We're talking about having a Christmas party on the next podcast.
Oh, really?
I just don't know if I want to bake.
Don't
So,
bake. Go to Vaughn's.
I might go to Vaughn's.
No, actually go to Walmart Neighborhood Market. You can get like pie for like $2.
Oh, but is it good pie?
I got pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. It was pretty awesome.
I feel like I have to make pie from scratch, or it's not good.
Ooh, we got a nice little message from a fellow friend of mine, Andrew Alvarado, who I will not actually can't. He's freaking Warhog because he shows his picture as profile page. Warhog says, and I quote, "See you at Amped as well, Mikey. Miss ya." Yeah, me and Warhog had a hell of a match in, I believe it was September or October, when AWS had a special get-together on a Saturday outside the American Legion Hall Post 335 at Southgate. They didn't even have the ring inside. They had the ring outside for some little festival. Me and Warhog had a nice, good old-fashioned big guy versus big guy match.
Nice.
And for free, we tore it apart.
Jeez.
Book Mikey versus Warhog at your promotion, and you will not be disappointed.
Do it. I want to see that.
And I will not slap my thigh.
Book it.
Let's see here. Anybody else talking? I also wish to apologize for not being there tonight, but at least I'm certified in network security, so if you need a guy... Okay, Alexander.
Ah.
It's all good. It's all good. We don't need it tonight. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
But you could have had a shot talking on the internet for once.
Maybe. Yeah, you could have.
This chair's very lonely.
It's fun to spin it, though.
So, I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of Raw, but I did get a chance to see the match between Cesaro and Roman Reigns for the Intercontinental title.
I did not watch anything.
That match was phenomenal, in my honest opinion.
I watch it every week, and this week I slept.
With that being said, that's our Raw review.
Sorry, Raw. You shouldn't have sent us a cease and desist order. Maybe we would have continued to watch you. Antonio says Mikey looks like Rayman. Rayman.
Who's Rayman?
I don't know who Rayman is. No, that's Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. What? That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know who Wiz is. I don't know who Rayman is. I know Rayman the video game, but I'm pretty sure that's not what he was talking about.
Suggested.
Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we've been experiencing some technical difficulties,
Oh,
so
he
I'm...
says video game character from PlayStation PS1A. What?
Rayman? He's got blonde hair! And he's got, like, oh, that's right, invisible shirts. That's right. You a clever guy, you, Antonio.
Yeah.
You a very clever guy. What you fail to realize is that my eyes aren't that big, and I don't got a big freaking nose, and I don't got blonde hair, and I don't shoot fireballs out of my hands.
Racket Mikey. Racket Mikey.
By your,
What do you have, like, do you still have those little dolls that you were selling?
I do. I still have some
I
dolls
love those
left.
guys.
My Brolin Buddy Mikey action figures. I
are
do
so
sell them
cool.
wherever I go at
I want
wrestling
those,
events.
but of me.
I don't have one right now, but yes, you can buy one wherever I go for $15 a pop. Also, if you want to support yours truly, please feel free to go to ProWrestlingTees.com and buy one of Mikey O'Shea's t-shirts. We also have Wreck and Mikey, Irish Juggernauts, and Wreck U, and the U stands for University. I didn't know where I was going with that, but I tried.
All that matters is that you tried.
Nova Kane,
Yes.
when are you going to come back and wrestle?
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to wrestle until at least June or July, depending on if I have to have surgery or not.
What kind of surgery?
Stomach surgery.
Stomach surgery? Why do you get stomach surgery?
Because I have a very messed up tummy.
She has a very messed up
Very
tummy.
messed up tummy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we also have another wrestler that happens to be injured right now with a knee injury. And we already discussed him a couple of times before, but let's talk about Michael Kruger for a second.
Yeah.
Michael Kruger in Arizona is a deathmatch wrestler and one of our fine friends in the Arizona area. So, do we have a link for his GoFundMe page?
She can pull it up right now.
We're going to try and pull it up. So, once we get to this page, if you have any money to give away, feel free to give it to Michael Kruger. He's a hard-working individual, a heavy hitter,
Yes.
and he really needs the money for his knee surgery. Because let me tell you something. Once you get injured by the knee in wrestling, it's never going to be the same again, no matter how
It's
much you
devastating.
improve as a person. What do we got here going on?
People are
That's a
sending
sick shirt you
emojis.
have on. I do, Alex. It's my own personal invisibility cloak. See that? I simply made my head disappear.
He turned it like.
Now
your
I'm
head-
only 40% complete.
Your head is like. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What is that, fireballs?
Yes. All right.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
Danielle
you're-
says support.
Actually,
our
kind of
boy
looks like I got a
Cougar.
flaming
Do it.
beard. Merry Christmas. This ain't Santa Claus. This is Krampus.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen.
I would wear that sweatshirt. Then again, I'm wearing this. I'm a sweatshirt person.
Okay. With that being said, I think we've run out of things to talk about.
Pretty much.
Yes.
We said all the.
So,
content
ladies
we
and
had.
gentlemen, we do appreciate you supporting us right now at free admission. We do apologize for the technical difficulties, but we tried to bring you some entertainment for the past 50 minutes with only 2 people and an engineer. Hopefully, we'll get back on track starting next week. If not, maybe hopefully by the end of Christmas time. With that being said, my name is Mikey Shea. Thank you for joining us at Cease and Desist.
Yes.
And I have
Name change.
the lovely lady here, Nova Kane, aka Producer D, aka Hot Mess.
I am a hot mess.
And we do appreciate your time and day. And have a wonderful week in professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us.